Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is once again that time of the week. It is Thirsty Thursday, and that means two things, folks. You gotta have your G Fuel on the ready. If you don't, no worries. WhosImmortal has got you covered there, and of course, that also means it is update day here in Call of Duty. And today we have what is probably going to be the final update before the mid-season update or the Season 4 Reloaded update next week. So we've got a lot coming in the future, but today we do have a handful of changes to go over for Warzone, Cold War, and even Modern Warfare. So as we break them all down, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it, would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new to the channel, or if you happen to be a part of the 56% of viewers who have not already subscribed, I am always covering everything going on in Call of Duty. News, updates, loadouts, tips, you name it, it is all right here. So feel free to subscribe, that way you can always stay up to date. So getting into Warzone to start things off today, we actually have some news about a future update, and unfortunately, we have some bad news for the general future of Warzone, basically, if Raven and Activision don't step it up big time here in the near future. But initially, Raven did actually tweet out about another new fix coming in the next major update. Basically, there's this bug in game where when you slide on slanted objects, you can end up like basically getting a block on your aim down sight. And then also, sometimes you just can't look down. It's been an issue for a long time now. But Danimal actually ended up tweeting at Raven about this issue where you can't ADS while trying to slide down things. And to this, Raven responded saying, "Hey Danny, this is a known issue and we have a fix for it. It'll be releasing in an update soon." So this confirms the whole sliding on slanted or sloped surfaces, there's some alliteration for you, that bug is going to be likely fixed in the Season 4 Reloaded update, alongside all the other issues that we ended up covering in a different video over the weekend. If you haven't caught that one yet and you're interested, by all means, feel free to check that one out. Now, on a more unfortunate note, it's no secret that the biggest issue Warzone has right now is the cheating and the hacking, the aimbots, the wall hacks, unlocking all the weapons and all the attachments and all the camos at level 1. That's been an issue since day one. We have had loads and loads of hackers and cheaters since the game launched. Somehow, we still don't have an anti-cheat. Truly, I don't understand how we don't have an anti-cheat yet. Fall Guys got an anti-cheat in like 3 weeks after taking off, man. I don't get it. But apparently, it's about to get a whole lot worse. There's this Twitter account called Anti-Cheat Police Department who basically tweets about new hacks and warning players that there's new updates coming for hacks for, various games and whatnot. And recently, they tweeted about how consoles are going to be getting a new option for cheating for walls and aimbots and the whole 9 yards for Warzone and for Modern Warfare and for Cold War. Meaning, these things are not predominantly be just limited to PC anymore. Of course, the big argument against crossplay is that PC carries cheaters with it, so PS4 and PS5 and Xbox players are subject to cheaters because of the forced crossplay. And that is totally true. Unfortunately, while the PC experience, in my opinion, is unmatched with the FOV options and the FPS options, and just how smooth the game is in general, every single little Timmy can just get cheats and ruin the game on PC. But it looks like that could potentially not be the exclusive case anymore, and these nerds can start ruining games on PlayStation and on Xbox as well. Again, why don't we have an anti-cheat? It is really just baffling to me. I hate to be the bearer of bad news and negativity here because obviously that's not what we're about here on the channel, but it's been pretty ridiculous for a while. Every single night I jump on, we're bound to get into lobbies with cheaters back to back to back. It's inevitable at this point. They're basically Thanos, and I would really hope that they're not just going to continue to let this ruin Warzone. Raven and Activision need to make a change here, or it's not going to be good news once they start to pick up for PC and console. It's just going to be a really bad situation. Now, as for the playlist this week, of course, we have the usual Battle Royale quads, trios, duos, and solos. They actually replaced BR Buyback quads with BR Buyback solos, so Stimmy solos is in the rotation this week. We also have Rebirth Resurgence quads, and then finally Plunder Blood Money, and that'll be quads as well. And then in Modern Warfare this week, we've got Ground War, we've got Blueprint Gunfight, we've got Shipment Extended, which is basically just shipment with the modes having higher point thresholds, basically. We also have 1v1v Bro, Face Off, and then Airbase 24/7. Now, jumping over to Cold War, before we get into all the playlists for this week, we do also have some news to cover here as well, or some rumors to cover, I should say. This is coming from Tom Henderson, who we've talked about several times on the channel in the past already. Tom has a very credible track record for gaming leaks and rumors. He's predicted and sort of foretold a lot of stuff about a lot of different games. And recently he said on Twitter that Cold War is likely going to be the most supported Call of Duty title after its initial cycle or initial year of support. And it's because basically the post-launch revenue is drastically exceeding expectations. So this means that once COD 2021 releases, once Vanguard or World War II or whatever it's going to be called releases, Cold War could still be seeing plenty of new content and new updates released, which is interesting because Modern Warfare was a record breaker for COD, right? Modern Warfare was one of the best games that we've seen in a long time in terms of numbers, and in my opinion, just general gameplay. I really enjoyed the game. That game did exceptionally well, and of all CODs to support for a year too, I think Modern Warfare was the game for that. Lo and behold, we don't really have any crazy amounts of content coming to Modern Warfare now. We still get the playlist updates and whatnot, but it looks like come December, January, February, so on and so forth, Cold War could still be seeing a lot of new things added to it, but at the same time, the numbers do speak for themselves in this case. The game has done very well for sales and very well for post-launch content and microtransactions and all of that stuff, so it'll be interesting to see how much support Cold War gets once we have a new COD title to replace it as like the main focus for promotion and just general content. Now, today is also a pretty exciting day if you're a Zombies fan. We officially got the trailer for Mauer der Toten, and this is also technically the very first piece of official Season 4 Reloaded or mid-season update information that we have so far. We've had sort of the speculation that it was going to be coming, sometime in the middle of July. Now, though, thanks to this trailer, we do have an official confirmed date. We now know that Mauer der Toten and the rest of the Season 4 Reloaded content, or the mid-season update content, is coming on July 15th. That's when everything will actually be live between Warzone and Cold War. However, as we know, with how updates are approached now between Cold War and Warzone, because everything's a different application and it's difficult that way, that basically means that next week we're going to have quite a few different updates going on. I would assume that come next Monday, we're probably going to end up getting like a whole reveal for Season 4 Reloaded. We'll probably get a blog detailing the content. We'll probably get that whole Season 4 Reloaded roadmap and all of that stuff. And then I would imagine that on Tuesday, we'll probably end up getting the Cold War update overnight. So all the actual patch note changes, those will be put into effect. The content, though, will be time gated until Wednesday night at around 9 or 10 p.m. Pacific time. Then Warzone will get an update. And technically, because that's, Thursday, July 15th in pretty much every time zone but Pacific, that's why they say it arrives on July 15th, but really, this stuff will probably be going live overnight, Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and that's when we'll have all the content time-gated and actually unlocked between both games. We'll be getting new weapons, the new maps, obviously, Mauer der Toten. Later on this week or this weekend, probably we'll actually be going over, all the expected content for Season 4 Reloaded, what to, expect in terms of new maps, new weapons, win stuff will be coming, and all sorts of stuff like that. But yeah, we basically just been waiting for anything official, and thanks to the whole Mauer der Toten trailer, we now know that Season 4 Reloaded is officially happening next week, which I would say is going to be pretty exciting. A lot of new changes coming to Cold War, a lot of new changes coming to Warzone. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some Modern Warfare stuff, but we now know that is officially when everything is going down. Now, as for the new playlist this week in Cold War, we have a brand new gunfight tournament going on, so if you want to try and get those new exclusive rewards, be sure to jump into that. We've also got Nuke Jacked 24/7 yet again, which is hijacked in Nuketown. We've got Knife Fight 3v3, the Snipers Only Mosh Pit, Face Off 6v6, the Party Games Mosh Pit, the 12v12 Mosh Pit, Fire Team Elimination, and then finally the Fire Team Mosh Pit to close things out. Now, to close things out in the store today, we got a very interesting update. We actually got the Sparks Frostbite Tracer bundle. This is one that we've had missing in Modern Warfare for a long time now. This one goes for 2,400 COD points. This one comes with the High Altitude Sparks outfit. We also have an Assault Rifle blueprint, or 2 Assault Rifle blueprints, I should say. Each of those have ice tracer rounds. Then this also comes with a watch, a charm, a sticker, a calling card, an emblem, a spray, and also an operator quip as well. Definitely was not expecting to see this in the store today, but lo and behold, it's there, and I'm pretty excited for it. But yeah, there you have it. With all of that being said, that is effectively everything that ended up changing in today's new updates and sort of what's, coming in the next few weeks and potentially the long-term future for some other games as well. That is going to wrap things up for today. If you enjoyed the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with absolutely everything going on in COD, news, intel, updates, leaks, loadouts, tips, literally everything, it's all right here. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I post a new video. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.